Winston Churchill stands as the defining figure of Britain's War II resistance. His blood, toil, tears, and sweat, speech, and leadership during the Blitz solidified his image as the nation's savior. Archival footage shows him touring bombed neighborhoods, cigar firmly in hand, embodying defiance against Nazi Germany. Yet this heroic narrative obscures uncomfortable truths about the same man who once said, "I hate Indians," and presided over colonial atrocities. As secretary for the colonies in the 1920s, Churchill authorized aerial bombardments of Iraqi villages with chemical weapons, calling rebels uncivilized tribes. During the 1943 Bengal famine, his policies diverted food to British troops while millions starved. He blamed Indians for breeding like rabbits. Declassified documents reveal his handwritten notes describing indigenous peoples as beastly while celebrating imperial domination. Historians note Churchill's racism reflected mainstream British views. His 1937 speech about higher races dominating primitive peoples drew applause. The empire was seen as a civilizing mission, not oppression. Yet even contemporaries objected. Labour MPs condemned his Bengal policies. This tension between contemporary norms and universal morality complicates easy judgments about historical figures operating within flawed systems. Churchill's 1953 Nobel Prize celebrated his WWII leadership and literary works, ignoring colonial crimes. Modern Britain still debates his legacy. Bristol protesters toppled his statue in 2020, while Westminster Abbey maintains his memorial. Indian historian Rudrangshu Mukherjee argues heroism against Nazis doesn't absolve crimes against brown lives. This ongoing conflict reveals how national narratives shape historical memory. Churchill reminds us that historical figures exist beyond binary labels. The same man who saved Europe from fascism also perpetuated imperial violence. Perhaps the lesson isn't whether he was hero or villain, but how societies selectively remember their past. As historian David Olusoga notes, we must hold two truths. Britain's finest hour depended on an empire committing its darkest acts. This uncomfortable duality still shapes global power structures today.